Alright. Here I am, once again. I have returned from my vacation. Ooh. Oh, hold on a second. I need to adjust my little sun lamp here. Okay. So that makes me happy when it's so dark, but it also helps just with the lighting. Good lighting is essential, so hopefully I don't look too washed out or anything like that. Let me make sure that I'm actually recording too. Alright, so it says I'm live. One second. Yeah. Okay, I am good. So, my vacation was very lovely. The Friday before I was gone, though, I definitely experienced quite the day. I was at work, and I was going to get off early that day because I did mention that I had a bachelor party to go to. But the morning started off with this one girl. She came into work just like a really bad mood, cranky, and was like, oh, I shouldn't even work these days. I can't even work these days, da-da-da-da. Just really cranky, and, you know, she's been kind of like this for a while. We're all tired of it. You know, I said, like, you don't have to be here. Like, just very simple as that. And, you know, she just kind of took that and just walked out. And I was like, okay, well, I told her she didn't have to be here. She left. Okay, is what it is. Then my phone I've been having issues with it for a while. And then it just broke. It was like, I'm done, and then it just shut off. It was broken, so I had to call on the work phone to my partner. I was like, hey, my phone is not working. I need a phone, obviously. I'm going to be gone for the weekend on a bachelor party. Like, what do I do? So I was dealing with that. So we went to the phone store, got a phone, went over to, rushed over to Illinois for a bachelor party. So I don't live in that state, so it took a while to get there, and rushed over. Got there in time, luckily. Luckily I got there in time. And then I was nervous the whole night because I was like, oh my god, there's people that I haven't seen since high school, and there's some high school drama where I was like, oh, they are not gonna like me, like, this is gonna be awkward. But then it was actually a super chill, super great night. I don't really drink that much, but then, you know, I had one thing, and someone was like, oh, I'll buy you something, and it was like straight up whiskey, and I was like, whew, I don't know how you people do that. Bless your soul if that is you. I don't do that. So, went there, had a good time with all of them, then went to vacation, and it was very nice, very relaxing. Had a very good time, and I guess one of the good things that when I got back to work, I saw they publish like these stat sheets how we're doing for like our catering and everything, and I qualified for a promotion, so got promoted as soon as I got back. Got the official like yippee. So now I'm gonna get monthly bonuses added to my checks, so I'll be making a little more money. So love that for me. So everything's been going pretty well, honestly. I've been having a good time lately, so very excited to be here, very excited to play some Pokemon as well. So, if you stuck around for the first 5 minutes of me jumbling, well, we get to play a game now. So, I don't remember entirely who I get to use. So I have my little cheat sheet on my screen here. So I have this available. But if anyone asks, I can always let you know what we can and can't use. So right now, I don't even remember the team. Am I allowed to use Farfetch'd? Where do I have Farfetch'd? Yeah, Farfetch'd is allowed. Okay. So I have Farfetch'd. We have Dig Dun. Oh my god, I remember. Try and name you Dig Dug, and then flipping out on that. It's still too early in the stream. I can't blow the F-bomb yet, sorry. Then I got Oddish. I don't think Oddish can evolve either. Yeah, I can't use Gloom even. I can use Arbok though, which was nice to see. I can use Wigglytuff. And I can use... Can I use Persian? Yeah, I can use Persian. So I see Umbra, my little kitty cat. She's gonna be a long-term use. Wow, she has more special attack than attack. That's interesting. So, yeah, she is going to be around long-term. See Caliente probably being around long-term. Medusa being around long-term. Unfortunately, I remember she had the Shed Skin ability. But, if I remember, it came in handy. It did come in handy. Got rid of that paralysis in that last battle. So, that is something that is a win. I see that as a win. Odium and Digdon are probably temporary. I don't know how long I'm gonna keep around, Chiding. So, we'll see, but Chiding will be good for, at the very least, HMs. So, today I'm going to go down the Diglett path. I'm gonna get the Flash TM. So, we'll get Flash. We will go through Rock Tunnel, and then, yeah, we'll see where we go from there. Maybe we'll challenge Erica. I don't remember exactly what Erica's level cap is, but I can look that up real quick. So, let's see here. Now that I have my new phone, I'm so powerful with it. It's a bigger phone, but I got it for $40, and I was like, oh, wow. $40 is nice for a phone. Sure, I have to pay the monthly plan, but $40, like, I will take that in this economy. Alright. Fire lead gyms. Alright, let me sip some coffee while I wait. Alright, so we can get to level 29. So right now, we're like level 20, 25 at the most, so that's fine. I healed up, right? Okay, I did. And then talk to this guy. How you doing? Did you meet the other aide? Okay, Route 2. If you're in the Route 2 area, please look for him. Well, that's where we're going today. Going all the way to Route 2. Alright, so we'll go here. I'm gonna lead with Chiding because I know these Digletts are gonna be scary with Arena Trap. Not everyone can run away from them. Was this really Dugtrio right away? Okay, it's not. But I saw the little flashes and I was like, are you kidding me? Don't do this to me. So, this is gonna be scary to get through, but I want Flash because I don't want to deal with Rock Tunnel. So that one's fine. Okay. Maybe we can take a few of these on. Magnitude 6, yeah. You're done. So, it'd be nice if Chiding could get a little bit of EXP here. So I know Chiding is gonna probably be what we use against Erica. So yeah, boosted EXP is nice. I don't remember who we have in the daycare at the moment either, so I'll have to check on that when we go back up towards Cerulean. Okay, another Diglett. This one's level 16, so not a worry. Yeah, the Digletts are fast, and we also have Kenai, so these Digletts do not stand a chance for Mr. Chiding. So, crit. Oh, we just need 2 more to evolve. We just need 2 more crits in a row. God, I do not know what happened to the Pokemon evolution methods. They're so silly now. They're so goofy. I don't know how you're ever supposed to figure that out on your own. Or I think, oh, one of the worst ones. Oh my lord. They're just like, hey, if you have a Yamask and you take this amount of damage, and then go under this one certain area, then you'll evolve. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, I know trading is one thing with an evolution, but like, oh my god. I do not know how anyone is going to figure that out. Okay, knockoff. Do I want that? It's really weak. I'll get rid of sand attack. Okay. So, get rid of that. We don't play with no accuracy cheese here. Alright. So... we're running into a lot of Pokemon. I'm not using the Repel because I don't wanna run into Dugtrio. I don't know if that'll affect anything, but I don't wanna run into the scary Pokemon. If I run into these, like, baby Pokemon, like, whatever, that is fine. That's just EXP for Chiding, which we need. So, this is good grinding for Chiding right now. Okay. Another one. So, let's see, what else is going on? Kirby Air Riders. Probably talked about that before already, but I am so excited for that. Holy moly. Oh, well, okay. Oh man, I get to relive my childhood dream, and I told my sister about the game, and she's so excited too. Like, that was just our game. We were absolutely in love with Kirby Air Riders. Ugh. Or Kirby Air Ride, the original on GameCube. So we played that all the time. Okay. Route 2. Let's go here. Hello. Oh, you're not the aide? Okay. That's awkward. I'm looking for Abra. Oh, we can't use we can't even use Abra. That's how you know it's bad. Well, Abra is attached to Mr. Mime, and Abra on its own would probably still do fine even. I mean, heck, I think I even have Ghastly banned on here. Let's see, yeah, I have Ghastly freaking banned. So if I have Ghastly banned, you better bet that Abra would be banned too. Alright, get the Paralyze heal. And let's go. Let's see, this is to Viridian. I don't know if we can warrant anyone learning Dream Eater right now. Who did I even catch on route, the whatever with the Diglets? I don't even remember my encounters. Let's look at the PC. Okay, so... oh, yeah, we caught the Spearow to trade. So I have O-, Special K, Wheeler, Splinter, and Wendy. Okay. These are probably still the best bet going forward, so I'm gonna pass on all those for now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think anyone can really learn Dream Eater. I wish we had access to Butterfree, because Butterfree, like, you can absolutely, like, crack open the mid-game with Butterfree with Dream Eater here. Oh, I must have dozed off. Now I get to eat dreams. Alright, yeah. Let's learn Dream Eater. Oh, interesting, interesting. Let's see. Let's see here. I'm intrigued by this. I don't know if I want to get rid of these, though. Because Sing is only 55 accurate. It's not, like, reliable enough where I would feel confident using it. So I'm gonna pass for now. No, don't make me go through the prompt again. Yeah, we're gonna pass for now. Snore. Yeah. So, we're gonna pass for now. But it was worth a look. I'm all about the sightseeing. So, sometimes you just gotta check your options. You never know. I know Meowth could learn it too, but I didn't feel any need to do that. So let's go back in here. Now let's talk to Mr. Aide. Remember me? Thank you, water. Alright, Flash. So that's probably gonna go to Audium, because Audium's not gonna be used long term. Let's let's see, let's get Flash right away. Da-da-da. We have some good utility, but I don't see us being long-term. We'll get rid of Stun Spore. Okay. Goodbye, Stun Spore. I prefer Sleep Powder anyway. Okay. Alright. Audium learned Flash. Okay. So now that we have Flash, let us flash forward. Ha ha ha. Oh, I'm so funny. Okay. So, back through the Diglets. I can't use Aerodactyl, can I? No. We could get Seismic Toss. I don't know... Let's see. Seismic Toss is not the move right now for Jigglypuff, I don't think. So, we'll just go through the cave again. Back the way we came! So we'll see how much schnit we go through. Okay. Another one. Sorry if I'm taking so many sips. I worked out earlier, and I get so thirsty. I stay very hydrated all the time, which is probably why I have to use the bathroom all the time, but, you know, it is what it is. Alright. I'm definitely that person at work that uses the bathroom the most. I'm just like, I have to pee, like, constantly, so... yeah. Alright. Do not growl at me. That is rude. Okay. Well, we'll still take it out in next turn. Alright, one more. Or not. So we'll have to wait another turn. Alright. Dig. Dig, dig, dig. Alright. So let's see here. Chiding. We're almost at level 22. So we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Okay. Okay. We'll do this again. I'm running out of Fury attacks already. Oh, man. Yeah, we're definitely... I don't know if... I'll probably bring Repels to Rock Tunnel. It'll probably be annoying, just facing everything. We gotta reserve our power points, too, and all of our utility there. Okay. Okay. Let's go. We're just gonna fast forward some of these. So, because I don't think anyone really cares to see us fight all the Diglets. There's a lot of Diglets. So now let's run on back to... Did I pick up the bike or did I not pick up the bike? I don't remember. Yes, I have the bike, okay. So we don't have to worry about the bike. Okay, just cut through there. It'll be fun, they're like, oh, Pokemon! Just a little peaceful music. Just a guy. Alright, let's see who I have in the daycare, because I don't remember. In fact, do I even have anyone in the day? I must have Leonardo in there, I'm guessing. Maybe I might want to pick up Leonardo, though, for Rock Tunnel. Maybe. Yeah, grown by 2 levels. Let's look at everything we have right now. Honestly, I don't know if I need it for Rock Tunnel. I'll probably keep Leonardo in there longer, even. Oh yeah, I have the Pokemon shirt on today. It's just Pikachu, so yeah. Reppin' the Pikachu shirt that, like, everyone gets at the store, so, you know. Okay. So, yeah, we're gonna try running without Leonardo right now. Sorry, bud. You're stuck as a Squirtle. I know there are rock types, but I have Odium to deal with the rock types, so I'm not worried about that. So let's go further along this way. Actually, let's go heal, since, I want the power points back on, Chiding. So, let's just go. Okay. Okay. Da-da-da. We're back. That was seamless, right? Okay. Let's see. Put Umbra up there. We'll let Umbra do some fighting. I don't know how she'll do, but I'd like her to get some experience. You're mine. No ma'am. I'm taking. Okay. Oddish. Well, didn't I find out that Payday was, like, super weak? I think I was, like, shocked to see how weak it was. Yeah, it was, like, as powerful as Scratch. What the heck? Let's just send out Chiding. Chiding can get a lot more EXP. And, of course, we get paralyzed on the first turn. That's so fun. That is so fun. I absolutely love that. Now we're gonna get stuck in Sweet Scent. I love this. Okay. But we're gonna one-shot any grass type, so I'm not concerned. I'll just heal off the paralysis after the battle. So, if there's anything I know about Fire Red and Leaf Green, you deal with, like, quite a lot of status in this game. So, there's a crit. So, we have the attached leak, luckily, so we'll get a lot of crits on everything. I guess that is one benefit if you want to try using, Farfetch'd, so... There aren't many benefits to using Farfetch'd, but that is one, I can give you that. Alright, one more should do it. That is if we hit. Oh, we'll see. Rude. Alas, it is what it is. Okay. And paralyzed again. Love that for me. Love it! Love it! Love! Okay. So, get the heck out of here. Alright. Give me that boost. Boost. Alright. And one more. So, yeah, we have a lot of trainers to face, today. Like, I know this section in particular has a lot of trainers. Okay, bye Bellsprout. Let's see here. Okay, so we have a Hiker up next. TM40 Aerial Ace. Oh. Let's look at that. That might be nice for Chiding. Need a Digdon, Umbra, Chiding. Let's see, Persian with it. My flying type options are limited. You know, we will be using Digdon for a while, I imagine. So, you know what? I will give it to you. Fury Attack's like, it's okay. We have the leak, but you know, we're not gonna have much for a while. So I'd like Chiding to use it. I don't see the case for Umbra to use it that much. Especially if she's going for kind of this mixed attacking set. I might want to prioritize some more special moves on her as well. Okay, so let's use one of our Pearl's heals. Cured of paralysis. Thank you, Pearliz. We have Dig, so maybe Dig can do fine here. I don't know, I really want to level up Umbra some more, but there's a... Ugh, Machop. Yeah, that's not gonna happen here, sorry. We can send in Chiding. Now, we don't resist the hit, but it shouldn't do too much. Okay, Lear, we're fine. I'm confident that we will one-shot with an Aerial Ace now. So, And we get a crit. So, Aerial Ace with, like, boosted crit chance, like, that's fine by me. So, I don't know, maybe Chiding will surprise me and be secretly the best Pokemon ever. Okay. You have Water Pulse, right? I taught you Water Pulse? Yeah, I did. Okay. So, yeah, we especially don't need Leonardo if we have Caliente with Water Pulse for the Rock Tunnel. And you miss because you're a loser. Loser, loser. Okay. And you're done. Okay. So Chiding gets it. You get it. Okay. Cool. Cute, even. Okay. And next guy. Okay, let's see here. Umbro's under-leveled. Oh, great. Who's walking there? It's me. Hi. Okay. Camper Chris. Let's go. Okay. Intimidate. I can try a Shockwave then. See how much damage you do with it. What a cool animation. Oh, that did nothing. That's not good. Maybe I should go for the bite instead. Yeah, let's go for bite. That's also special damage in this game, you know. You bite someone, that's pretty special. That's a special thing to do. I wouldn't want someone biting me. And, yeah, you Leer into Ember. What a great combo. Amazing. 10 out of 10. Okay. And level 22. Awesome. You have another Pokemon, though. Charmander. Let's actually just switch here. You can take out one, but I don't feel confident with you going up against two when you have two Leers on you, and a little bit of damage already. Okay, yeah, I was just going for Ember, but still. Better safe than sorry. Okay. Ooh. Yay, useless crits. I love a useless crit. Okay. Ooh, let's go Caliente. Okay. Out like a light. Yes, you are, sir. Yes, you are. Okay, yeah, we'll use just like a potion, heal up Umbra a little bit. So I can fight this bug catcher. Alright, I got up early. I guess I got up early too. My body just kind of wakes up early. I'm more of a morning person for sure than a night person. I'm in bed super early all the time. Like, it hits 9 o'clock, I'm going under those covers. Like, I can't stay up late, man. I am not about that life. Bless your soul if you are, but I can't do any of that. Not even when I was younger, like, there were times, like, I think some of the latest I've stayed up is, like, 1 or 2 in the morning, like, occasionally, but it was never a consistent thing. It was, like, more so, I guess, like, 11:30 was kind of my thing when I was, like, I think, like, when I was a kid, I got very caught up in playing, usually on the computer. We had, like, designated computer times when I had, my 3 siblings. So, I got the, like, computer from, like, I don't remember the times exactly, but I remember after, like, I think it was after, like, 10 o'clock, like, anyone that was up could take the computer, and everyone else was asleep at that point, so I always took the computer because I'm like, you all are sleeping, so I'll take the computer. Alright, so we can catch probably one of, I think the Nidorins we can catch here. So let's just wait until the Nidorins are here. But yeah, I don't know. I know from what I've heard, it was pretty common among my generation. Like, if you grew up with siblings and you had, like, one computer to have computer time. So, yeah, computer time was a common thing when I was in, like, middle school. And, yeah, I know it was early morning. We woke up early enough, so I had terrible habits because of this computer schedule. I would go to bed super late because I wanted to play The Sims, and then I would wake up super early again because I wanted to play The Sims. So, thank you, oversight in the computer system. Either that or I wanted to watch, like, episodes of whatever show in 3 parts, you know, because that's what we did back in the day. You just watched anything in 3 parts online. I know there was Yu-Gi-Oh! 3 parts, I watched a show called Code Lyoko 3 parts, what else? There were some other ones that were 3 parts, I can't remember all of them, but there were a lot. Oh, hi! How are you doing? Thank you for your first time chat. We're just looking for a Pokemon right now. Although I'm failing to remember if the Nidorans are here. I'm very, very good. I don't know if you were around earlier, but I just came back from a vacation, so I'm well rested. Not excited about going back to work, but that's neither here nor there. That can't be avoided. As my mom says, we all have to work. Okay. Oh no! Give me a Nidoran. Watch, they're not even gonna be here. What route is this? Route 9? I'm pretty sure this is Route 9. I'll try looking that up real quick. Okay. Route 9. Fire Red Leaf Green. I don't even know why I'm so excited to get a Nidoran. I can only get Nidorina. Okay. Well, that's just another thing. I guess it's okay training. Yeah, literally, it's just Rattata, Spearow, and Ekans, so I'm wasting my time. I'll just defeat this last one for some extra EXP on Umbra. Okay. My kitty cat, Umbra, is what I named her after. She's sleepy right now on the couch. She looks so cute. She's in her little loaf right now. But she might bug me later for food like she always does. She's an absolute menace. She came to the door at 3 a.m. this morning and decided that she wanted to scratch on the door because I have to close the door on her because if I don't, she comes in and starts meowing in my face at 3 in the morning, and then she will bite me, and she will do naughty things to wake me up. So, one of those naughty things is also coming to the door, but as long as I open the door and acknowledge that she's there, she usually goes away and plays with my other cat for a bit. But that's cat behavior. Even when she has her automatic feeder, she goes crazy. Especially at nighttime when she knows that she's getting her wet food. Oh my god, she is an absolute menace. Although you, honey, loafing on the couch, you didn't eat any of your dry food while I was on vacation. You were only eating the wet food. Kitty! Now I just need a hat. I have a hat that looks like that. I've worn it before when I did, like, I think it was during, like, one of my Yu-Gi-Oh! Streams or something that I wore that. I was playing Forbidden Memories for the first time, and I never finished that, but that game is something else, man. Let me tell you, I'm like, I don't know how people can play that game. That is so difficult. That is one of the hardest Yu-Gi-Oh! Games I have ever played. But I know the speedrunning community goes crazy for that game. Okay. Level 23. We'll probably evolve soon, I imagine. Okay. Onyx. What a joke. Alright, goodbye, Onyx. Oh, thank you! That's so nice of you. I'll follow you after the stream, too. I love follow for follow. So I don't know if you stream anything, but I can check you out sometime and give you a follow. Let's see. Aww. That's okay, I'll still give you a follow anyway. Yeah, I've been here a while. I've been pretty inconsistent with, like, streaming and everything, but... Oh yeah, I can message you later for Discord. I'm on Discord, not like majorly, but I do respond to messages. I'm part of, like, a few servers, but I don't really, like, respond in a lot of servers. I'm more about, like, just private messaging people on Discord. Let's see here. Payday. Give me my coins. Okay. If only real life worked like that, you just threw coins and then you got to pick them up after battle and got a bunch of money. Go, my money cat. Although my cat will not give me money. She will drain money from me. Okay. There we go. Coins. Coins. Okay. I have 2 kitties. I love my kitties. There's Umbra, and she's loafing over on the couch, and then Bagheera's loafing on the floor in front of the front door. So, they are very, very cozy kitties, love attention, and so I love them so much. Got both of them. Well, Bagheera's a little older. He joined me, at least, oh my gosh, how many years ago has it been now? I think 2022. So I've had Bagheera with me for 3 years now. He is 12. Yeah, although Umbra knows what she's doing when she's being naughty. She just wants food. She thinks with her stomach for sure. So I forgive her, obviously. And she is, I think she's 4. Rescued Bagheera at the shelter. I don't know his full backstory and everything. But Umbra, I remember, got her at a year. She was part of a hoarder house. And, like, they were basically forgotten about. So when we got to the shelter, there were a bunch of cats from the hoarder house. And she had already had babies at less than a year old because, you know, she's in a hoarder house and everything. So, you know, she came up to me, she greeted me instantly, started licking me. That as soon as, like, I walked into the shelter, like, I knew that she had chosen me right there. Like, there were other cats there that were all very lovely, but I knew, like, the minute I walked in, I was like, this is my cat. Like, I fell in love with her instantly. So, she's my baby. Bagheera's also my baby. Yeah, my cats are absolute sweethearts. Do you have any pets? I know I grew up with, some dogs, too. But now I don't live with my parents, so not really my dogs anymore. I grew up with some cats, too. One of them's still around at my parents' house. She's a pretty old lady now. She's, I want to say 16? Is that right? Let's see. I'm 25. Everyone's like 8. Oh my god, yeah, she's like 17. Oh my god, she's so old. But she's still healthy. She's a little slower now, but she doesn't have any health issues. She's just a sweet little old lady that walks around the house and, you know, eats her food, drinks her water, gets a little wet face after she's done eating it or drinking. So, she's cute. Alright. So, I love pets. I'm a very animal person. Okay. Goodbye. And we got one more to deal with right here. Giving it Ekans. So I'll swap out right now. Okay. Let's see here. I don't remember what moves you have, Medusa. Got... Oh, dog. I love the dog. Let's see. Secret power... Yeah, that'll be fine. The dogs that my parents had... I don't remember... Let's see. They had one before I was born. They had one, like, when I was a baby who I grew up with. He was an Australian Shepherd. Really, really smart dog. Then in high school, they got another dog that we had for a while. She was a Newfie. Yeah, I'm 25. I forget my age a lot. I thought the other day that I was 26. And then I was like, oh, I'm 26, I don't even know what I'm doing with my life. And someone corrected me, and she was like, what do you mean, you're 25? And I was like, I am? Oh yeah, people guess me to be very young all the time. All the time. I've gotten, well, my height is also really short too. I'm only 5'7", so there are times where, especially like, I don't have much facial hair at the moment, but I'll answer the door, and I've gotten asked, are your parents home? So, yeah, it's something that, I guess it's a blessing right now, you know, my skin still looks pretty good, you know, some people are like, oh, are you balding? And I'm like, no, I just have a severe widow's peak. I've always had a very, very pronounced widow's peak. Thank you. How old are you? But yeah, I tend to take pretty good care of myself. Take like 6 vitamins a day, honestly. Just for health. I exercise frequently. 18, nice. Are you still in high school, or are you or did you just finish school? I don't know, are people even in school yet? Oh, it's a Saturday. I've lost track of, like, anything that has to do with school, honestly. So, alright, get a berry. So anything involving school has, like, absolutely left my mind. Like, I'll forget that, like, some people that, like, I work with are, like, young. High school. Yeah, last year, I imagine. I don't know if your school year started yet or not, but I know some start early, some start late. My mom's a high school teacher, and she started in, like, the beginning of August. And then I know that there's kids second last year. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay. Medusa. Okay. Yeah, my birthday's next month, though, so I'm actually gonna be 26 next month. So, that's crazy to me. Yeah, someone pointed out, they're like, oh, well, we're closer to 30 than we are 20, and I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I don't know, I'm gonna be 30 and still look like I'm 20, so, like, whatever. Like, something that, people are like, oh, like, what are you, like, what was I gonna say? Oh my god, I forgot. Could tell from profile pic that I'm around 18. Ah, okay. So I'm guessing you look pretty young. Hey, how are you? Welcome to the chat room. We're just chatting among ourselves that we look pretty young for our ages. So, I get mistaken for a child frequently. Yeah. So, you know, even, when people... I help a lot in, like, so I work in catering and I help with a lot of guests. And I'm, like, in charge of the catering. And so when I help out the people, they're like, oh my god, like, this kid helped me out, he was so nice, and it's so funny reading all their reviews. It's just like, I'm not a child, I'm an adult. A handsome child. That's an interesting thing to say. Thank you for the compliment, though. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see here. Let's fight this lady. Don't you dare patronize me. I think these people that mistake me for a child all the time are patronizing me. I haven't been able to get away with the kid menu thing, though. I got away... When was the last time I got away with ordering off the kids menu was probably when I was a freshman in high school. So, I was 15 the last time I was able to, like, order under the, like, for 12 thing. But now when I go to restaurants and order a kid's meal, they just kind of look at me. But I don't know, the kids' meals are cheaper, and you still get a lot with a kid's meal, so I just get a kid's meal a lot. Things are expensive. Okay. A new route. So I can catch Voltorb here, I believe, and I can use Voltorb. So let's catch a Voltorb, I guess. Not that I can use Electrode because people hate me. Oh, thanks! I love these. I got them for my birthday last year, actually. So I might want my ears pierced. I'm not entirely sure yet. So I'm debating it. I have the place I got these, they gave like a little punch card. If you want like, you know, get 3 appointments and you can get like a piercing for free, up to $30. So their ear piercing, they cost like $30 to get like 1 ear pierced. So I get like half off if I want my ears pierced. So I could do that, which is something that, you know, soundproof. Frick. Switch. So I could do that if I want my ears pierced again for my birthday. But I don't know, I might get, I might look into getting Switch game. Might want... I haven't gotten Xenoblade X. I played that one a lot when I was in high school. So I'm very excited to play it again and actually finish it this time. I am from the Midwest in America, so... like, think Chicago, Milwaukee, Minneapolis, around that area. Okay. So, some people tell me I have an accent that sounds, like, city-like. You know, I've been told that I say some words funny. So, especially, I had a friend that was, like, northern Minnesota. And they were like, "Oh, you say the word dog funny," because I say like "aw," like dog. All right, Voltorb. I'm gonna name you Bolas because that's funny and I'm mature. Bolas. All right, box 1. So I don't know if we're gonna use Bolas, but Bolas is funny. All right. Let's see, we're at the Pokemon Center now, so I can heal up before going into Rock Tunnel, which will drain me. Alright. So, we are back. Okay, will you give me anything? So, 20, I don't think I have 20 species. I think I have 17. Yeah, 17. So when I checked for Flash, I only had 16. Alright, so let's look at if I want to bring Bolas into a rock tunnel. Probably not, because there's a lot of rock types, and we don't even have an electric type move. I could have saved Shockwave, but I feel Shockwave is better off on Umbra here. So, far from USA. Are you in Europe? Where are you from? I've talked to a couple people from Europe. I had one guy I was talking to that was, from Spain, someone from France, but they all stopped messaging me. Sweden? Nice. Is English a common, like, is that commonly taught in schools in Sweden? Okay, yeah, let's fight her now. Okay, I always lose. Loser. Loser alert. Okay. Got Punkerchew here. Let's see, Pikachu would have been nice to get in, the Viridian Forest, but I don't think we'd be using it by now because we're not allowed to use Raichu, so... Okay. Nice, nice. I know pretty good Spanish, but it's not perfect. But I've been studying Spanish for probably since I was in high school. So I started studying Spanish when I was 14. I took Spanish all throughout high school and also in university. I use it probably daily at work. So I consider myself proficient in Spanish, but I don't consider myself to be fluent in Spanish. So there are still some things I definitely don't understand, and I use some wrong, like, verb tenses sometimes, so... I can generally understand what people are saying, and I can generally have a conversation, but there's some times where I just don't know how to explain something. I just, you know, I work with a lot of Spanish-speaking people, so, you know, it helps practice, though. Okay. Okay, so we can use Flash. Trying to go through this without Flash is just a nightmare, let me tell you. Okay, so if we need to get out of here, we have Dig as, like, a last resort. Ready, go! Alright, we'll see what you have. Mr. Cosplay Charizard. Alright, Cubone. This shouldn't be too bad. Okay. Crunch. Okay, that's a crit. That's not very good. I might have to swap here, because a crit would do a lot of damage to you. If he uses something like Bone Club, it's probably best to have Chiding in. Okay, Headbutt. That's not what I really wanted, but that wasn't a lot of damage. So, there we go with the crit. Thanks, Chiding. I wonder when Chiding's gonna fall off. I remember I used, I was doing a Nuzlocke, and I did, I used, Farfetch'd in Heart Gold and Soul Silver because I ran out of options really quickly. And it did pretty well. Up until, you know, Claire was a problem, but, you know, live and learn, we go through it. Oh, thank you, you seem kind too. Always strive to be kind to people. However, if someone is rude to me or my friends, though, you will see, like, I stick up for, like, anyone that is, like, if you are, like, being mean to someone, like, you're just done to me. You're done. I cannot stand rude people. I have no tolerance. Absolutely. I'm a very, like, strong believer in, like, not necessarily, like, you know, a lot of, like, interreligious context, but, like, just the concept of, like, you know, if you do right, like, you know, right will happen to you, and that if you do, like, if you're mean, if you do wrong to someone, then that's gonna, like, come back to you. So, you know, just this very idea of, like, karma, just, like, you know, if you do something that is a horrible thing, like, it'll come back and bite you. But, you know, if you're nice to people and everything, like, the world will treat you right, too. So, it's just a nice thing to be nice to everyone, you know, because, like, would you really want someone acting that way to you? Like, that's not right. So, if I see someone that is not being treated right, I will stick up for them 100% of the time. Okay, let's see here. I can catch a Geodude, so it looks like we're gonna be catching Geodude. I can't use Graveler or Golem, though, so we'll just catch Geodude. Okay. Okay, that's not good. I'll give you a hug right now. Hug. That's the hug over the camera. Oh, that's not good. Sending Caliente. Okay. Their magnitude. I just really don't want a magnitude 10, because that will be brutal. We'll see. Gosh dang it. No! No! Aww. That's a cute heart. Okay. That was me singing, by the way. That was me singing. I cannot sing for my life. But does that stop me? No. Although you probably won't hear me sing here, because I do respect some people's ears. Oh, that's not good. Well, no Geodude for us. Oh well. Rest in peace. Alright, no Geodude. So, that's fine. That's fine. We don't need Geodude anyway. Alright, so let's go a little further. Okay. Got a Zubat. Well, Zubats are easy, so I can fight the Zubats. Yeah, we have Shockwave. Honestly, like, when I'm home alone and, like, just being able to shower, like, you bet if I'm home alone, like, we're singing. When I lived with my roommates in college, like, there were, like, very rare times that I would be home alone in the dorm room, and I'm just like, okay, I am by myself, I can sing. Because I was really happy in my last 2 years of school that we got to share a room with, like, 2, and then a bathroom connecting, and then 2. So I was rarely ever by myself. But the very rare times that I was, whether it be because I came back early from a break, because I worked at the school too. I was going to school, had 2 jobs, and yeah, that was that was not fun, but, you know, gotta pay these expensive-ass US schools somehow. I got a free scholarship, but living on the campus was not cheap, but it was far away from me. I couldn't, you know, drive an hour and a half to school every day. That was not acceptable. I also didn't have a license because I was a gay man who did not drive, so what a stereotype I was. So, couldn't drive, but I worked 2 jobs, lived in the dorms. Then, my last semester of school, I decided to get an apartment, kind of close to campus. I had a bike, so I biked 30 minutes to school, but I didn't have to, what am I saying? I didn't have to, go every day to school. So it was beneficial to stay at home some days and then just go to work later in the day. So if I didn't have to go to class, because I could do, like, online class, because this is during the whole coronavirus thing. So if I had just an online class of writing my senior paper was one of the classes, so you weren't required to go to class. You just had to write a paper and turn it in. So if I had that, I didn't have to go. For my job, though, like, I did have to go, and I got home usually at, like, 9:30 or 10 at night, and then I would just go to sleep. Got to stay home on the weekends, and yeah. I think I worked, I think I worked on one day in the weekend, though, for, like, 3 hours, because I was in charge of one of our school's clubs, so I remember that. Hidden power. Oh, I don't know my hidden power types. But that's so handy. I'll have to find some way to know those. Dang. I wish I knew right now. We'll be fine. Okay. What types would I really want? What coverage am I missing? I guess Psychic would be something nice to have on someone. Because I did have to skip out on Dream Eater right now. Huh. Yeah, probably Psychic is what I'm missing out on the most right now. Okay. There should be maybe an item here. We got a Revive. That's what we'd like to see. Okay. And Machop is going to be too scary for us, so we are going to run. Run! Run away! Ah. Oh, one step! That's not fun. Okay. We're gonna run again. I wonder what level we evolve. My guess is like 26? I don't come here often, but I'll battle you. Well, I do like a good fight. I need some water. Remember to stay hydrated out there. Aw, heck no. Not this. Boo. Alright. Shadeen. Okay. So, Sweet Scent. Okay. Keep doing that. Man, I've done some streams, I'm still not used to talking this much, just like, oh my god, my throat gets like so parched. Sure, you can send me a private message with your Discord. I'd be glad to talk to you. And thank you for coming in to talk. Sometimes it gets lonely by myself in these streams. But thank you so much. Hope you sleep well tonight. So you can definitely DM me your Discord. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, you can message me on Twitch. There's like, I think it's like a whisper or something. I just don't want you to, like, you know, if you give your Discord on Twitch and then some randos see it or something, you know? How do you do that? Let's see here. There should be a way. If you go into, there's this thing called Whispers, and you can search for people. So, like, at the top of your screen, there's, like, Whispers. Or if you click on the person, like, if I go to the chat and I click on you, and I press this Whisper button, I can send you a whisper. So, yeah. Okay, let's see here. Got Geodude. Just run away. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll fight you. I guess, we have to. Do you know about Pokemon cosplay? Boy, do I! I have never actually cosplayed before. But I should do that. I'm going to the Renaissance Fair on Sunday, so that might be a fun time to dress up as something. Okay. Dig, 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 dig. And you miss because you're a loser. Loser. Okay. Metal Claw. That's not... Oh, that's fine. I only did 9 damage. So we'll just dig again. Dig to victory! Alright. So let's see here. Just dig again. And boom. You're done. Alright. Oh no! Okay, I'll send you something later then. I will send you something after the stream. I promise. Okay, let's see here. I guess Chiding is the best choice again for here. Okay. 10 damage? That's fine, I guess. I'll heal after this battle, though. Nice crit. Okay. I hope there's not another Pokemon. Okay, well, thank you. I will message you, I promise. Feint attack or bite? I kind of like the flinch chance better on bite, since we're so fast. We're not going to be dealing with too many double team opponents right now, so I don't think it's necessary to have feint attack. But have a nice night! Man, time zones are so funny because I'm like, oh, I'm streaming so early! But then I'm like, oh, it's actually pretty late in Europe, I imagine, huh? Let's see here. And then don't even get me started on Australia. Australia has crazy time zone differences than me. Oh, 7 p.m. Okay. I was like, oh, it must be pretty late for you. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll lead with Medusa, but we need to heal up. Yes, I will message you. You might be sleeping by that point. I'll probably be streaming for like 2 more hours, but I will message you. I promise. Okay. And that's that. Okay. So we're all healed up and ready for more battles. So I got a hiker here. Tell you, the first time I played this game, I definitely went through this, like, without, like, going here without Flash is just a nightmare. Like, I don't know why you would ever do that to yourself. Unless you're a child. Because I played this game. Yeah, thank you for coming in. I really appreciate people watching me. And I appreciate your kind words as well. Alright, so I know, I got this game when I was in the 2nd grade. And I had my best friend. We played Pokemon together all the time on our Game Boys, and especially on the GameCube. I had Pokemon XD, and we loved playing the battle mode. What we did, actually, since the game was double battles, it's a single-player game, but we always, like, basically had the controller between us. We chose what Pokemon we were, so I would be, the starter that I had, and then he would be the other Pokemon that was with it. So we got to be, like, since all the games are double battles, we each got to be one Pokemon. So we had so much fun just playing the game together, and I got so sad when he moved away, that he gave me a copy of his Fire Red to remember him, and I remember the Charizard that was on it and everything, so I thought it was so nice, and I would love to somehow find out, like, where the heck this guy is. Like, I have no idea how I can find this person again. But I would absolutely love to come in contact with you. If you're somehow out there, Javier, I remember you. Okay, so that's not a good matchup. So we'll send in Chiding again. Let's see. Okay, this won't do too much. And we'll one-shot for sure. Certainly. Luckily, Chiding is still pretty good. So, I'd say definitely better than Pidgeotto. Cause, man, I like the Pidgey line, but like, man, is it done dirty? Is the Pidgey line done dirty or what? Oh my god, evolves super late, learns like no good moves. Like, definitely we're not seeing the good birds until we get to Swellow. Like, Guts Swellow, like, I see you, I see you. And then we get Staraptor, and it's like, okay, like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Onyx? Okay, not a concern. Do you have Bite? Yeah, you do. Let's give you some experience, Medusa. You need it. But Bite? That'll do some good damage. Okay. Okay. And we're gonna Harden. Okay. So, useless. Remember, Bite is special, so it's fun to... It's a very special thing to bite people. I'd consider that special. Okay. Fired away. Okay. So, what do we got next? Ooh, an item. Frostberry. Okay, Burns. Better bring Burn Heal, I guess. Alright, another rock guy. Immediately switches back. Okay, this tunnel goes a long way, kid. Yeah, I'm probably only about, like, halfway through. Okay. I'm not doing too bad, though. I still have not had any Pokemon die. I probably shouldn't have mentioned that, though. So... I don't know, maybe my brain will go into pee-pee-poo-poo mode, and I'll just lose all my Pokemon in the rock tunnel. But if I'm gonna lose any Pokemon, it will probably be against Koga. Because, I'll be honest with you, Koga is where I fall apart in these kinds of runs. Just because, like, I don't think Koga by himself is very difficult, but I always just, like, minimize luck. Like, once Muck starts using minimize, like, it's over for me. Like, I've lost. So I usually can't one-shot it, because Koga has pretty high levels for when you face him. It's kind of hard to, like, match him. And then all of a sudden he just whips out minimize, and you're just like, oh, minimize toxic, it's over for me. It's over. I tried. Okay, so now that I'm looking at my levels, we'll have to kind of get to Erica kind of quickly with our team. Okay. Super effective. Let's see. I'm wondering what else will be good. Let me find where my chart is over here. So... we'll pick up Scyther if we have enough money when we fight Erica. So we'll have Scyther for the Erica battle. What else can we get? Let's see here. I'm looking before Erica. I don't see much. Ugh, I technically could rush the Fighting Dojo, but I don't feel confident about that at my current level. Because my current level is low. Like, just put very plainly, it's low. So, fossils are out of the question. I would love to rush Dugong, but that requires fighting Koga. And fighting Koga with my current set is unacceptable. I guess you could say it's unacceptable. True King right here. You wish you were me. So... What about Horsey? So all I need is a fishing rod for that. So that requires us to get the Pokeflute. So that requires us to do some Team Rocket stuff, and I think I'll be too over leveled for Erica for that. yeah, that's really it. It's Rapidash, we need Surf. Yeah, honestly. Marowak. Pokemon Tower. Okay. So our Pokemon Tower encounter is guaranteed to be Cubone. I could teach something Thief, and we can try and Steal. So we could Steal. I do like that idea. Teach something Thief and Steal. Stealing is fun, kids. If you steal, you're golden. Okay. Let's see. Okay, nice, nice. Alright. Roll 27. We are getting a little high leveled. Okay. I'm gonna be very excited for when I can find, like, when I get to the next Snaplocke 2. Hopefully more people do the poll, but that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. You're all, anyone that did it, I appreciate you. I appreciate you real ones, like all, like, 20 people that did it. You're all so nice. But it'll be nice to do that. You know, I'll probably do Emerald next, because I really like Pokemon Emerald. Gen 3 is what I grew up with. My first game being Pokemon Ruby. And then I remember when I was like, oh boy, I was so young. I was like in kindergarten or first grade when I got Pokemon Emerald, my very first like my Pokemon game. Pokemon Ruby was my older sister's game that I kind of commandeered for myself because she played it and then kind of was like very like played it for a bit, and then I played it, and then, like, she would, like, be like, where is Pokemon Ruby? And I'm like, oh, here, you can have it. And then one time, I remember, I was so mean. Sorry if you're watching. I took her Pokemon Ruby, and she was like, oh, where is it? And I was like, oh, it's lost. I hid it. And I played it in secret every time I could. And then since it was lost, like, everyone was convinced it was lost. Like, nobody suspected that I stole it. I had my own GBA, but I did not have Pokemon Ruby. Everyone was convinced that it was lost. I don't know how I was never suspected of stealing it. Like, this 5-year-old, I was devious. I was a 5-year-old stealing from my older sister. But I stole it. And my parents were like, okay, where is it? And I was like, I genuinely don't know. They searched me, found that I didn't have it, and they just believed that they believed that I'd never stolen anything before in my life, so they had no reason to think that I did it. So, I stole it. My parents knew that my older sister was upset. They got her Pokemon Sapphire. And then, mysteriously, Pokemon Ruby appeared again. So, at this point, my older sister was playing Pokemon Sapphire, and she let me play Pokemon Ruby. And then, you know, by the time Emerald came out, I was, like, engrossed in Pokemon Emerald then instead. So, Pokemon Emerald was the game that I became a little better at Pokemon when Pokemon Emerald came out, because with Ruby, all I did was use, like, Blaziken. Like, I just used Blaziken for everything. Blaziken was level 80 at Slateport City, and I didn't know how to get past Slateport City. So that was my experience with Emerald, or with Ruby. With Emerald, though, I don't remember, did I use Torchic again? I might have. I don't remember my starter. I remember my main Pokemon that run was, Sableye. I remember distinctly bringing my DS to, like, bring your kid to work day. Or not my DS, my Game Boy. And my mom worked in high school. And a bunch of high school kids were around me while I was playing Pokemon Emerald. And they saw that I was using, Sableye. So, why I thought Sableye was so good. My Sableye was extremely overleveled. I think I did have Torchic again now that I'm thinking about it. But Sableye had Nightshade. And I remember, like, when I caught Sableye, I thought it was so cool, I liked it, and Sableye completely, like, I didn't have access to Sableye in Pokemon Ruby. I was like, oh, I've never seen this Pokemon. So I used it, and it had Nightshade. And I remember going up against Brawly, like, they couldn't even touch Sableye. I was like, oh, this Pokemon's so good, so many Pokemon can't even attack it. And so I did that, and Nightshade at, like, level, like, 80, like, against, like, these, like, little baby Pokemon. I was just like, oh my god, Sableye's so good! So, Sableye, one of my favorites because of childhood experiences with it. So, a lot of my favorite Pokemon are because of childhood experiences. Alright. Wow, Total Terror! Let's learn Rock Slide. I think I want Rock Slide on Medusa. I think it would be nice to have some flying coverage on it. Let's see. We don't need Poison Sting. That's awful. Yes, I know it's same type attack bonus, but same type attack bonus saw 15 damage. And we're only super effective against like 2 Pokemon in the game. That's terrible. Alright, let's keep Medusa in the front. We're probably going to be running away from some of these Pokemon, but, you know, it's fine. Ooh, let's try out our new Rock Slide. So, I like Arbok a lot, too. I know Arbok's not the greatest, but Arbok deserves some love. I've always liked Arbok. I think part of that is the anime, too. I've always liked snakes. Snakes are just so intriguing to me. Is there an item up here? Yeah, let's get that item first. Okay. Medusa. Alright. Get this. Max Ether. Okay. And one more Pokemon. Yippee! You know what? Yeah, let's get it for EXP. I could use a little EXP on Medusa. And you're not going to do much damage to me. So I'm not too worried about you. Okay. And get a little EXP. Nice, nice. Okay, next up... No, we're facing a hiker. Caliente's a smart move here. Can you beat my power? Maybe. I do have Water Pulse, though. Look at these guys with their little mutton chops. Alright. Caliente. I guess something that I'm intrigued about. I'm intrigued how Pokemon Legends ZA is going to be. I hope it's good. That's all I'll say. I hope it's good. I really want it to be good. I was not a fan of Scarlet and Violet, so I really, really want this game to be good. I want to have fun with this game. I haven't had, like, a super, super positive experience with Pokemon since Legends Arceus. I would love another W for me. Like, I would say my experiences with Pokemon, if you're asking me, I started with Gen 3, so I started with Ruby. Definite banger for me. I think I played XD next, actually. It was either XD or Emerald, one of the two. I played those, both Ws. Fire Red from my friend, another W. Diamond and Pearl at the time were a W. Upon playing it now, it is not a W. They're honestly pretty terrible games. I'm sorry, Diamond and Pearl. I don't like them. They're too slow. Platinum exists. There's no reason to go back. I still find more reason to go back to Ruby. Even though I really wouldn't go back to Ruby over Emerald, but I can see the appeal in it, I guess. Maybe that's just nostalgia though, but Gen 3 just has like a tight engine where like if I had to play Ruby, I'd still have a good time, but I would much prefer to play Emerald. It's not the same for Gen 4. Like, if we just had Diamond and Pearl, they'd be fine. I'll say that. They'd be fine. But the thing is, when we have Platinum to compare it to, like, it is a night and day difference where why would you ever play Diamond and Pearl? And sure, you can say that about Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Like, why would you play that when Emerald exists? Which is true-ish. I would say there's a lot more to do in Emerald. But, like, if you're given the games side by side, Ruby and Sapphire is still fun to play when you have played Emerald. Diamond and Pearl is, to me, not fun to play when I have played Platinum. That's just me, though. So, but Platinum, W, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, W, Black and White, W, Big W. I didn't like them at first, though. But I think that's because I was falling out of Pokemon during that time, and it was hard for me to get back into it. But, like, because there was something about the beginning of the game where it just didn't vibe with me as much. I hadn't even finished Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I got to, like, the 8th gym, and I was like, like, I just felt like I was kind of done. But then my parents were like, knew I loved Pokemon, so they were like, let's get you Black and White. You have leftover money from Christmas, for Best Buy, because you never used it because you couldn't find a game you wanted. I'm like, okay, I'll get Black and White. I was like, I said when I was getting the games, I was like, Zekrom looks stupid. I want the one with Reshiram. Oh, I was an edgy 5th grader, wasn't I? So, I got Pokemon Black, and I was like, okay, like Oshawott fine. Bye! I was like, Oshawott fine. You know, I was playing and I was like, something just wasn't vibing with me. But then, like, after I finally defeated the first gym, you know, I was like, it took me a while, but I was like, you know what? I'll give it another chance. Okay. Have fun on your phone watching me. Thank you. So I was like, we'll give it another chance. I played through it, and I formed a full team, and I fell in love with the game. I was like, oh, this is actually really good. And then, like, that era, like, really helped me. There were so many bangers. Like, and then I got my 3DS shortly. After I got my grandma to buy me Pokemon White and Pokemon Conquest later. And then, yeah, it was just like, I was in such a good place. I was like, man, Pokemon's doing great. I loved it, oh, I need to mention Mystery Dungeon, too. That was the first game I got for my DS. I played Red Rescue Team, but when I got Blue Rescue Team for the DS, like, I got that and Pokemon Ranger. And those games, more so Blue Rescue Team, I was like, oh, this is just better than Red Rescue Team. Because I never finished Red Rescue Team. There was something about it where it was like, it just wasn't it for me. But, like, Blue Rescue Team, I know it's, like, the same exact thing, but I guess just, like, the tighter gameplay for me, like, with the DS touchscreen, like, I loved the DS touchscreen. I was like, I gotta play this. So, did that, 3DS came around, and a lot of people didn't like the Mystery Dungeon on the 3DS, the Gates to Infinity. I really liked it. And I think it has its flaws. It's definitely, like, the weakest Mystery Dungeon, but it's still a good game. It's still good. It is still fun. I liked it. Then there, X and Y. I like them, but it started with the issue of, like, because when I got Black and White 2, Black and White 2 were my favorite games. Like, I was astounded by Black and White 2. I was like, oh my god, there is so much to do in this game. This is amazing. But then X and Y felt too easy. I played with the EXP share on because I was like, oh, this is just a thing now. Like, I didn't think anything of it, you know? I don't think any of us thought anything about the new EXP share. Just like, oh, EXP goes to everyone. Oh, we can play with our Pokemon now and Pokemon and me. Like, these were all cool things to everyone. Everyone was like, oh, this is cool. Hindsight's 2020 though. They're completely broken mechanics that are, oh my god, they're absurd. My Pokemon were 30 levels over everything. Attacks were missing left and right because of affection. They're shaking off statuses, like getting bonus EXP off of a broken EXP share. I was like, I know this game has never been like difficult, but like this is a little too far. Like, so I got kind of shocked at just like how easy it was, and I was like I don't even, like, I was 13 I think when I played X and Y, and I was like, my brain does not even need to be on for this game. Where I liked it, but I wished it was more difficult. And so, when I got Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, I was like, okay, let's turn the EXP share off. I really liked Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, but I find myself going back to Emerald more. I don't know, again, like, nostalgia probably plays a part into these things, but I liked it. I liked Sun and Moon the first time I played it. I hated Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I hated it. I did not want to go through the same thing again after playing, you know, Sun and Moon. But I really liked Sun and Moon the first time I played it. And then Ultra Sun and Moon just drained everything from it. That game drained me so hard. Like, I had never disliked a Pokemon game more. I was shocked. Like, I didn't play Pokemon again for, like, a year or two because of that game. It drained me that bad. I was surprised. I'm like, oh my god, this is terrible. Like, it's hard to explain, but I just hated it so much. And to this day, like, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, I will always remember as the games I have hated in high school. Just a little head movement for you. Sword and Shield, I was initially very excited about. There were worrying things when they were announcing everything. I think we were all kind of worried. You know, I gave the game a chance, though. I did give the game a chance. I will say, while the game had issues, I actually had fun with the game. You at the club. I have never been clubbing. That's definitely something that is not my scene. I am very much a homebody. I've been to a bar like 2 or 3 times. Definitely not my setting, but, you know, friends asked me to go, and I was like, okay, I'll go. But yeah, not my scene. Okay. Let's see here. I'm in Lavender Town now. Yippee! Well, let's fight these trainers up here before I forget. Okay. So, I can get a little more EXP. Let's get Umbra up a little bit. I can probably evolve her pretty soon. We can dance at home. You right. I guess the problem is for me, I don't know how it is in other countries, but it is very difficult to make friends in the United States without going to a bar. Like, the whole adult life is just like, oh, go to a bar. You'll make friends at the bar. And I'm like, I don't want to go to a bar. Like, what? Like, don't make me go out around and interact with drunk people. I don't want to. So, a lot of me is just like, I don't know, there's nothing to do for, like, in my area that's not just like, oh, go out to a bar, go out to a restaurant, do this, do that. And it's like, I don't want to do any of those. And I'm not personally a religious person, so I don't go to any of the, like, you know, churches for, you know, they have, like, I know they have, like, young adult things, you know, for people my age. I almost said kids. So, I mean, I still am a kid. My dad says that he's a kid, too. It's called Grindr. Ew! Oh, man. I've never been on Grindr, but I've heard horror stories to get friends. I tried getting friends on Tinder, but there were, like, there's some weirdos out there. There are definitely some weirdos out there. And then everyone was just looking for more things. And I was like, I don't want more things with you. I just wanted a friend. Like, and I'm not saying that anyone that's, like, looking for someone on those is, like, a weirdo. Obviously. Like, you know, I've been there too. But, like, if someone specifically says to you that they just want to be friends, why can that not be respected? Like, oh my god. What a weird concept that someone wants to just be friends. But no, it's just like, I don't know. At least in my area, it's something like that. Oh, why did I stay in? That was dumb. I am distracted. Let's switch. But yeah. I know that that is technically a way, but I don't know. I have good friends from school and everything. It's just everyone lives kind of far away, since, you know, my country's so freaking big. If I want to, you know, see friends, I gotta drive an hour away, 2 hours away, yada yada yada. My family now lives far away, so, you know, I don't really hang out with coworkers. One of my coworkers said that vaccines cause autism the other day, and I was just kind of floored by that. I was like, I need to go. I need to get out of here. So there's I don't know. It's very interesting living in an area that has a lot of people with interesting opinions. So, yeah. When I used to live at my parents' house, though, I had a lot of people that were, like, close by. So sometimes I miss kind of living in that area, you know? Even just, like, hanging out with my family is something fun. Like, when I went on vacation, I spent time with, like, just my little sister. And it was really fun spending time with her. She lives 6 hours away now, though, but it was the first time that I had visited her. At her school. She graduates next year. So, you know, it was the first time I visited her, and I was like, this is really nice. There's a lot of nice places, and obviously this is everywhere in the United States, good food, so, you know, we had a good time together. She got to show me around the campus, she got to show me her favorite places, got to see her room a little bit. Got to see her kitty again. Her kitty is so cute. So, yeah. It all comes full circle. You will always hear me talking about cats, no matter what. If there is somehow a cat, like, connected to any topic, I will talk about the cat. So, you're done. Alright. And Onyx. That's unexpected. Oh, Caliente's actually almost at the level cap. That's not good. I'm gonna have to, like, skip some trainers. So what did I say? The level cap was, like, 29, right? Like, we're almost there. Yeah, 29. Oh my god. We need to go. Hay fever. I wanna get that checked out, sir. Okay. Now that all of them are defeated, I'm in Lavender Town. We'll heal up, and then I need to use the bathroom and rehydrate myself. So that sounds like a good idea. Yeah, me drinking a lot of water, coincidentally, makes me have to pee all the time. So I'm gonna save real quick, and then I'm gonna pause just my little audio so you can't hear me, because I don't want anyone to hear me use the bathroom. I'm not shaming any of you, but that's just not for me, so I'll be back. I'm back. So, I've used the bathroom, and I have another drink. This time it's not coffee, surprisingly. I got root beer, so root beer is my, number go-to... My what? Hello? My number one go-to drink if I have a choice. I absolutely love root beer, so it's just one of those, Olipop root beers. It's one of those healthier sodas or something that has a lot of fiber. So yeah, just one of those. I know some people don't like them, but I personally like them, so probably better for me too in the long run, instead of drinking who knows what. Might as well be nice to my body, I guess. Nice beer. Root beer. So, it is not actual alcohol. It is a soda. I'm my brain is spazzing out right now. So, I guess Umbra. A gaming dude. Alright, we got the gamer. Alright, gamers. Let's go. I can probably Shockwave this guy fine. I'm gonna look at my list again of Pokemon. Can I catch Growlithe? I can catch Growlithe. So, Growlithe is available on this route. If we have, an Intimidate Growlithe that we catch, that would be nice. I don't think we will, knowing our luck, but we'll see. Alright, unfortunately for us, this will probably level up Caliente to the level cap. So, not good, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Alright. We'll just keep going. Okay. Oh, you're sending someone else out. Digdon! Hey, buddy! Digdon, who almost died. Almost soiled it against Surge. You fool! Just kidding, I love you, Digdon. Okay, yeah, level 29. I'm not excited. If we get to level 30, we're gonna lose out on her, so we need to go quickly. Never heard of root beer? I guess that's not a thing over there. So, how would I describe the taste? I think they use something called sassafras or something like that. I got this thing at the grocery store. It's like a sassafras extract or something like that. And it does that. It what does it use? I don't remember the ingredients exactly. But there's a popular dessert here too called a root beer float that takes the carbonated sassafrasy kind of taste. So I guess it's kind of gingery too. It has a little bit of a ginger taste, but it's not quite like ginger ale. It's a brown soda. It has a little bit of a creamy vanilla taste to it too. And so a lot of people like pairing it with ice cream as well. So they have a root beer float. Very popular here. Alright, we'll get some berries. Berries. Alright. Growlithe? No, just another Pidgey. Introduce it to you. I'll ship you root beer. Ship you a whole case of root beer. It's not for everyone, but I love getting it. Although, the grocery store is so rude to me. There is this local brand of root beer that they used to sell at, all these grocery stores, and now I just can't find it anymore. And I'm like, what the heck? These homophobic grocery stores are just removing my favorite root beer. That's not fair. Just give me what I want. But I've been able to find ones that I'm fine with. And I got this one for free because it was at work, so I just took the can home and I had it in the fridge. So I was like, okay, this is fine, it's free. I do like free. Anything that's free, I like it. You don't deliver it. Okay, no root beer for you. Okay, we'll just run from this one. Here's a Growlithe. Will it be Intimidate? Probably not. Oh, we got it. We got it. Alright. Now, as long as this doesn't try and run away from us, we'll glare it. Okay. Okay. There we go. Got the flinch. And... okay. So if this thing tries to roar on us, I'm gonna be sad. We can't use Arcanine, but just an Intimidate swap would be nice, you know? Just to start off any boss with an Intimidate. Okay. Give a nickname. You are solely gonna be used for Intimidate, so your name will be Intimidate. Intimidate. Just fit. Although, oh my god, anytime I drink anything carbonated, I start getting like, I start feeling burpy, and I'm just like, oh no, I don't want to burp. Please, no. Oh, I don't want that guy to see me. Do not look at me. Oh, shoot. Do not look at me either. None of you are allowed to look at me. Okay, you're not allowed to look at me either. None of you can look at me. Ha ha ha. Alright. So I skipped literally everyone because I don't want Caliente to get too high leveled. I think we'll be fine at the levels that we are at to face Erica, maybe? We're a little low, but I can do a few more, things before we fight her. She has trainers in her gym, there's a few more. I want to also get Scyther. Thank you! Even without Root Beer, it means a lot to me that you'd still watch. Alright. So, Route 7. Yeah, we can get an encounter in here. I don't know if there's anything new, though, is the thing, because we've caught quite a bit of Pokemon already. So let's see. Route 7. Thank you! Thank you for the support. I will always be glad for any support anyone gives me. Even if someone's watching and they're not even saying anything, like, I fully support you too. Okay, so it looked like no, because it was just Meowth, Pidgey, Growlithe, and, whatever the last one was. Oddish. So, no, nothing for us there, so unfortunately, we're just gonna be, going forward. Okay. So, we'll heal up and get access to this Pokemon Center. Let's switch our party around a little bit. I think Digdun's days in the party is done. Sorry, Digdun. But I'm not going to use you in the gym. Instead, we're going to put you in. I'm going to put Intimidate in. So, Intimidate's not going to be a long-term Pokemon, again. But it will be here for a bit. Alright. So let's go in here. And this guy gives the coin case. So I don't have to talk to everyone because I know generally what everyone will give because I'm crazy and played this game like 17 times with every single type. Okay, so... see, oh, bye Bagheera, he going up the stairs. Finding a more comfy spot, Bagheera? Probably. He old man, he wants to sit somewhere else. Let's see if we can... How much is Scyther? 5500 coins. Alright, let's start buying coins. Because Lord knows I cannot do these slot machines. If you ask me to do these slot machines, it's over. Need some coins? Yes. Oh god, I don't have enough money. Well, I can start. It's a start. Oh man. Oh man, I need 3,000 more coins? That's terrible. Oh jeez. Alright, we're not gonna get Scyther before this gym. Oh man. Okay. That's fine. Let's go sell something, see if we even can sell anything. Okay. Okay. These are the TMs we can get at this point. most of them we've been able to get already. Hyper Beam is a standout, but we're not going to be using Hyper Beam. Alright, well, and I can't use the X items in battle. We can't use revives either in battle. No, I don't want to sell that. I want to sell the pearl too. Okay. So, I can buy 500 more coins. That's terrible. Can I view how many coins I have right now? Let's see. Your coins, 2,500. So I'll have 3,000 coins. That's not good. Okay, I see how it is. Well, I don't need to buy anything else. In here, I have enough stuff at the moment. I will buy some. I'll buy a fresh water, a soda pop, and a lemonade, so I can give her some things. Not thirsty, but she thirsty. I'm thirsty too, so. Oh no, I gave her my soda pop. I gave her the root beer. No! Not the root beer. Alright, lemonade. There you go, girl. Alright. So... go back. Back again. Oh no! I could take the elevator, but I don't want to. I mean, I'm fine with elevators. I really don't like escalators, though. Escalators kind of intimidate me a little bit. They're not the worst, like, I'll go on them, but I'm like... I'm always scared that I'm gonna get, like, stuck on an escalator, like, at the top, like, and I'm gonna, like, trip and fall on my face or something. So I personally don't like going on escalators. If there's an option for stairs, I'm gonna tough it out on the stairs. Escalators are just, they're not for me. But I'll go on them if I have to. My big one that I just will not do, I hate revolving doors. Revolving doors are awful. Whoever decided a revolving door is a good idea, I hate you. Oh my god. Like, the cramped corners, getting close to people, like, them possibly crushing you, like, I hate that. I hate the idea of that. Not for me. Alright, so we got Snorlax blocking here, and would you look at that, we can't use Snorlax. Oh, I got rid of my cut Pokemon. Oh, let's just give Oddish cut then. We're not going to use Oddish in battle anymore. Let's see, where is it? I was like, oh, I need to run back. No, I don't. I can just give Cut over to Oddish. Alright, let's get rid of... we're not going to be poisoning anything with you. We're going to be sleeping anything if we're doing anything. Okay. Ugh, stretch. I worked out my arms the other day and they're still so sore. I'm like, oh my god. Why? I usually do legs if I'm doing like a strength workout, but I decided to do arms for an hour and I am in pain. Oh my god. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, Snorlax I can't use. So we can use Doduo though if we run into a Doduo. So let's catch one. Alright. Let's run around in the grass and catch one. And there we go. Alright, Medusa. Let's use a bite. And then we'll throw a Pokeball. So Well, I'll have to buy some more at some point, but I don't think it's a dire need right now. Let's build up some more money first. Okay. So, can't get Scyther right now. I don't even think... Yeah, it's not worth it. Okay, so Doduo, a name for you. You know, you kind of look like a cherry. So I'll name you Cherry. Unless if you want to name her, I'll give you the chance to name her if you want. I probably won't use her, but if you want your name to last in here, I can let you name her. Let's see here. But I can always name her too. So I'll give her the name Cherry then. Cherry! Okay. So... now that we're here... I guess the next logical step is just to go into the gym. Yeah. I mean, we're not, like, fully leveled on everyone, but there's some gym trainers in there we can fight. So we'll fight the gym trainers and then fight Erica. That sounds like a plan to me. Since we can't get Scyther right now anyway, and we're approaching the level cap anyway, so... we get to 3,000 of the 5,500 coins. So I need 10,000, 20,000, 30,000... So wait, hold on. I need to get to... math is hard. 3,000, 35, 45, 50, 50. So I need $50,000. I have 14. That's not enough, and it will not be enough. So I can't get Scyther right now if I wanted to. So that is unfortunate. Yeah. Oh well. Okay. So, let's see. Let's fight. Let's fight, lady. Okay. Boom, boom. Oh. That's annoying. Oh, but we got the shed skin. Let's watch the shed skin come in handy. See? See? Who needs Intimidate anyway? We have shed skin. Oh my god. Denial. The denial is real. The denial is real. It's real. Alright. So I'll finish you off, and then I'll probably let, Farfetch do some things. Okay. And Secret Power. Okay. Yeah, you're too rough. Okay. Oh, I was gonna switch to Farfetch. No! That's okay. Another level won't hurt on you. Okay. And Medusa. Medusa. And a nice sweet scent. Okay. Well, you're not gonna do anything that way. Okay. Yeah, just a lot of weak Pokemon here, clearly. So, yeah, I think we're gonna be fine fighting Erica right now. I don't see this being an issue at all. Yeah. We're just rocking and rolling. Oh, but we got the shed skin. Come on, you can't beat the shed skin. Like, come on. Come on. Let's go, shed skin. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. Let's keep going. Okay. Screech. Do I want Screech? No. Stop learning Screech. Yeah, I don't need Screech. I do not need it. Okay. Next up, before I actually forget, I would like Chiding to get some EXP against some of these last trainers. We got actually quite a bit of trainers in here. Weren't you peeking in here earlier? I am not a peeking time. Tom, hello. Peeking time. I think spying on girls is kind of creepy, actually. And I hate that anime trope. I hate all these freaking anime tropes that are just like, oh, you know what I want to do? I want to spy on girls. Like, what the hell are you doing? Like, get the frick away from all these girls, you losers. Or the whole, look at the boobies. Aren't the boobies nice? I'm like, okay, there is a time and place for all of this kind of stuff. Like, I get it. Some people, like, do that for, you know, they just, you know, they're very comfortable with their, you know, sexuality and how they want to present themselves. But that is not the writer's intent when they're writing these characters most of the time. I know that it is these horny-ass men that are writing these characters and just having the big booby ladies just all in your face, and it's like, I am just trying to eat a sandwich right now. I do not need to be watching all this. So, that's just my little 2 cents on that, but hey. If that's something you like, I don't know. I feel like if that's something that I wanted to look up, I would just, like, go read some, like, some erotic thing, or, like, go watch some whatever, you know? Like, time and place for you writers to do that. Time and place. And that time and that place is not now. You better not underestimate us. Well, you're kind of bad. Like, I'm just gonna be straight up with you. You're just kind of bad. Alright. Well, Chiding's also gonna reach this level cap because, Chiding's cracked. Alright. So, yeah, this trainer is definitely gonna get Chiding over the level it needs to be. Because Chiding is probably gonna be our main fighter in this battle. The boosted EXP is really nice, too. I'm really liking this. I see you, Chiding. I have not really used Chiding before, so I gotta say, I'm impressed with you. You're doing good, Chiding. You're doing good. Okay. Got Gloom. And Gloom's done. Alright. It's another one. And oh my god, I'm gonna overlevel. I'm not paying attention. I have to switch into 1,000,000 Pokemon now. Okay. Holy moly. I was not paying attention. Maybe I need to pay attention. Sleep powder. Okay. Let's see here. Switch to Audium now. Switch into everyone to minimize this EXP. Well, that's not gonna work. Alright. Swap to Caliente now. We're just swapping to everyone. Alright. I probably... Will I swap to Umbra, though? I mean, Umbra can take one hit. Oh, but we got the shed skin, you fool! You fool! You fool! Alright. You know what? Let's just take it out with Medusa. Okay. Leech Seed. That's rude. I don't like that. That's rude. Well, 2 more of these should do it. Okay. Another sleep powder, but we got the shed skin. We're gonna shed our skin? Oh, we didn't shed our skin this turn. Tragic. Well, I do have to swap then. Okay, back to Chiding. Okay, Chiding should not level from this. I hope. If we do, this is gonna be a very interesting battle. Okay, come on. Haha! That was not ideal. Oh shoot, that was not ideal. Oh man. Okay, so let's use an Awakening, a Medusa, and then a potion on Medusa as well. You know what? Let's let Umbra do something. I feel generous today. My hobby is Pokemon training. Good for you, girl. We support. We support a woman's rights to a hobby. Okay. So, we should be able to take this out fine. Oh, one shot! Look at that, Umbra. Look at that. Nice. Oh, splendid. Yes, it was. Alright, and... Oh, hey, we don't like bug or fire type. Okay. That's fine. Not planning on using those in this fight. We're just using Umbra. Alright, Umbra is going to bite and do no damage. So, time to switch. Medusa. Alright. Sleep powder. Will the skin come in handy? I think the skin will come in handy. We love the skin. Alright, awesome. We may have new skin, but we can always get more new skin. Not this turn, though. Next turn, we'll get some more skin. Okay, so... now that's done. Gloom is out. So... no skin yet. That's a shame. I would love some more skin. Give me the skin! Aw, that's too bad. Okay. Maybe after this turn? Heck yeah, it was. Okay. Nice, nice. And we're done. We're done. Alright, perfect. Alright. Oh, you. Thanks, me. Alright, let's, heal up. So, we're gonna give this to Caliente. Have any more? I just don't want to go back to the Pokemon Center. Just being lazy. I mean, I have the items to burn, so why not? And, yeah, why not? I don't need Growlithe this battle, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Take your item, a Rostberry. And let's give some items out. Not that I think we will need to, but just in case. We'll give you The Chesto Berry is the most severe. I will give you the Lumberry. I guess I will give you the Cherry Berry. You can also... why my phone think I'm talking to it? Get out of here. Okay. I'll give you the Cherry Berry as well. And then I'm just going to give you the Chesto Berry. Worst case scenario, if we have to get Growlithe into the battle, it can wake up right away. So, we'll save. I know it would have been more efficient to go to the Pokemon Center, but I don't want to do that. So, hello, lovely weather, isn't it? I must have dozed off. You must have. I shall not lose. Oh, you shall. I think you shall. Okay. So, Victory Bells first. Okay. Y'all see that Mega Victory Bell? It looks so silly. Alright. Aerial Ace. We're gonna two-shot these. Or one-shot. That works too. And it's fine if we go over the level cap now, because the start of gym battle don't matter no more. Oh, we're gonna level up again. And Tangela time. Alright, Aerial Ace. Not a one-shot. Poison Powder. Ew. Stinky. I don't like that. You know what? We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Hyper Potion. So it'll be alive another turn. Unless we crit. No. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We'll be fine. Aerial Ace. And Chiding should do fine against Vileplume now. So Chiding levels up literally again. Swords Dance! Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Ooh, I'm excited we don't need knockoff anymore, because we're going full on a Swords Dance sweeper. Oh, that is the one thing that is great. Swords Dance for this thing. Oh, sign me the fuck up. Alright, let's go. Oh no! I went over the obedience cap. Oh, that's not good. I didn't even think about that. Shit, okay. You're finishing this one off, Medusa. Oh my god, that's embarrassing. Ooh, that's not good either. Okay, let's go for a Glare and miss. And a Stun Spore. Okay, well our berry's gonna be used up. I don't like this now. This is bad. Alright. Well, we'll paralyze it. Okay. Jeez. The obedience cap. Who would have thought that the obedience cap would have been my downfall? Seriously. You're annoying for doing that. That is so annoying. Giga Drain. Okay, that does nothing, so we're fine. And we'll just glare you again. Hopefully we get the Shed Skin to come and clutch this turn. No, that's fine. Use a Secret Power again. And you're paralyzed. I'll go for a Rock Slide to try and flinch you. Or we'll crit. I'll take those too. Chiding! Oh my god. That was so mean. The obedience cap. Okay, level 50 now. So that shouldn't be an issue anymore, right? Right? Wouldn't you agree it's a wonderful move? Thanks. That was just embarrassing, though. Alright, I can give it to Medusa, but I'm gonna opt out of that. I'm also gonna use an antidote right away on Chiding, because poison outside of battle is terrible. Alright, let's take your items, everyone. Shame I had to use the Lumberry, but it helped. It helped, I guess. Okay. So, I think that we made some pretty good progress, so I'm gonna call it here, actually. I've been here 2.5 hours. That feels like a good time to call it now. Throat's starting to get a little parched, too. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I will be back next week for some more. Let me also save a state in my very real Nintendo DS. Just so we're good to go. Just in case there's any technical issues. There shouldn't be, but thank you, and I'll be back next week, so I'll see you then. Thank you, bye!